Hi guys, AndySister here. This is the 20th time I tried to do a voiceover for this freaking video, and I had lots of issues and I don't know why. But let's not get into this and talk about this building. This time it is an apartment building, and I've never did an apartment building before, and I think this is quite interesting. It's not an actual apartment building. I know it's not working like the Saimashuno apartment buildings because you simply can't do this in Sims 4 thing. Thank the Sims 4 team for not making this possible. Because I would love to have some apartment buildings like we did in Sims 2, when you can simply build an apartment building, use a cheat, and then BAM! You have an apartment building. But you simply can't do this now in Sims 4. So it will be a modern kind of apartment building. It's situated on the island of Windenburg, which is actually amazing because it will give this lot amazing views in the morning time, evening time, and each and every time there are going to be amazing views from each and every apartment. So I reckon it's going to be pretty expensive. I'm for sure uh, aware of this. They're going to be expensive, but Sims are going to be able to afford these things because they simply can. Okay, so this will be 8 apartments, 4 on each floor. So there's going to be 2 floors, and every floor is going to have 4 apartments. And I want 4 of the apartments to be like studio apartments with only 1 bedroom or maximum 2 bedrooms, but cramped. And the other 4 apartments I want to be big luxurious apartments when you can have all the good Sims in town. All the rich people are going to stay in here. And actually, for the furnishing part, I'm going to do separate parts for each and every apartment, and I'm going to have a sim or a family in mind for each and every apartment. And I want 1 or 2 apartments to be left like no one moved in there, and to have basic furnished and no clutter, and these are going to be done together. I think 1 or 2 apartments are going to be done together, so like they don't have neighbors in those apartments yet. Okay, I want this building to be filled with Sims, and I know we can only have 2 Sims on a lot, on a residential lot, to be able to play with them, but I want to use that cheat. I really don't know. I know it is a cheat, but I don't know the cheat. I want to use the cheat that allows you to have more than 8 Sims on a lot. And the Sims will spawn, I guess. I think there will be young adults. I don't know, I'll have to watch a Sim Supply video for this because he did that 200 baby challenge, toddlers challenge, I guess, and he messed up his game. That was funny to watch. And I think they'll give you only young adults. That's it. I don't know why, but this is what I guess. So I want to edit them and create a scenes after that, and you can actually modify them with another cheat to modify each and every aspect of them. Even the aspects, can make them have a totally other nose or something. You can with shit, and even after their relationships, not relationships, but that thing when you settle if they're sisters or brothers or siblings or anything. So yes, this is my plan for this apartment building, because I want to fill up my Sims world with Sims, because this is going to be in my Let's Play save game. Yes, actually it's going to be in there, and all the people who are going to live in here are going to see them in my Let's Play, actually. Yes, this is a possibility. So right now I cannot the actual layout. It took me some time to figure out the actual layout of this apartment building, and I want it to be as modern as possible. And you see, after I place the windows, it's going to look completely alive after the windows are in place. See, now I'm trying to give this apartment building like a townhouse vibe, like each and every I don't know how part, it was a separate townhouse with his separate roof and everything, but I wanted to give that impression to this. But in fact, this is a whole structure. There are no separate townhouses in here. After I place the window, I cannot wait to place the windows now to let you see the windows. But let's say other stuff. This apartment building's going to have a basketball court, an indoor and an outdoor pool, private, of course, only the ones that only the ones that are living in this apartment building and the visitors are allowed to use the pool and the gym and I don't know what everything this complex is going to offer to the Sims. What else? And I have to admit, I done this building, this furnish, the layout of the building like 2 weeks ago, and I got stuck up at the landscaping part. I don't know why, but the landscaping part for me is the hardest of them all. I simply need, I don't know what kind of state of mind to have ideas for landscaping. I feel like it's the hardest part. Not even the layout of the house, not even anything is harder. Nothing is harder than landscaping. And it took me 2 weeks actually to come up with the... Oh, that was my chair. It's not my chair actually, but let's say it was the chair I'm standing on. So it took me 2 weeks to get to the landscaping part, and suddenly it came to me, and I just landscaped. I don't know if it's the best landscaping, but hey, I was doing my best. Right here, this is the entrance, and I figured out the part with the windows, which is actually the best part. It's not the best part, but I cannot wait to furnish some apartments in here. It's going to be awesome, the actual furnishing of the apartments. And I want your opinion. Maybe if you're watching this and you're having an idea of what some apartments are going to look like. Maybe we're going to have some students in here, or some renting students which are renting, or some elderly couple who just it's a retirement and want to have like the best time of their lives in here, or I don't know, some rich people, young adults or adults who are living here. I don't know about kids, so kids and toddlers, they're going to ruin this with their crying and whining and everything. I feel like these are for grown-ups, teens to elderly teens. Yeah, maybe, but you cannot stop a sin from having a child. You can't. What else? The sides are not my best part of the sides, and I don't know, I want to make them interesting as well by adding those little balconies. You cannot enter those balconies, but I want to make them interesting. If I succeeded or not, it's up to you, but personally, I think that I succeeded. Okay, mm, the finishing, oh, the windows on the back side right here, and after I will place all the windows, I will change the color to black to all of them. Actually, all of the windows are going to be black, because I thought, I don't know, it gives the place another vibe, like more modern. And this is with white windows and everything. It gives the place a beachy vibe, like it's on the beach, but it's actually not on the beach, not on the tropical island at all, because I want to place some palm trees around, but I looked around and there were no palm trees on this island, so it's not a tropical island at all. So by switching, see, now the windows are all black, but switching to black, I think I took away that beachy vibe to it. I hope so. I'm not sure though. So I think I'll be done with the windows now. Yes, see, the windows game are done. Now I will start working at the back. That's the back. And it will take me like forever to build something good in here. So I want it, because I didn't have room indoor. I have placed, okay, my kitty was looking at me strangely, and I paused for a second. Yeah, so in here is going to be the let's say the relaxation area, going to be some gym equipment, some pool, and this is the place where we're going to have an indoor pool for those rainy days or whatever, when you don't want to stay outdoor, in an outdoor area. And what else I will have in here? It's not furnished, so this is going to be furnished at another time. Right now I will just have a pool and some stairs and like a loft or something. And I don't know what is it with me and all my builds. In every build I have built so far, I do have a loft. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's my desire to have a loft, to live in a building that has a loft. I think lofts are so cool. I just love them. But this, I don't know if this is a waste of space with loft. I guess it can be a waste of space somehow, but I thought, why not? These guys have such a huge island, so they can waste as many space as they like. This is what I thought. So this is pretty much done on the inside now. Only thing we have left is to paint the walls on that gym, and this will be pretty much it with that part of the building in there. Now, moving on to the tennis. Oh, so I can say the tennis court, not tennis court, it's basketball court and the gym, they are not going to be left as they are, where they are. They're going to be moved around. And I want to give this place, like, with this outdoor pool, like a premium feel to it. And I will add some terrain paint which will resemble sand. I will add some sand around the pool area to make it look like it's, I don't know, premium, because you actually don't have much sand on this island, I can tell you that. And this is a gazebo, or what is this little thing called? Because I know how is it called in my language, and it's nothing compared. I cannot compare the words, no. And I'm going to have in here, and in my country it's called a jacuzzi, but I know in other countries it's called a hot tub. And I'm going to have a hot tub in one of these little cabins, which are not cabins. How do I call them? So I will switch the layout a bit, and to figure it out, to have some other space. And I thought to having this gym area in here is actually taking some space. I don't know why I thought about this, but I will change things around a bit. After I'll paint this, you'll see in about 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are not 5 seconds at all. But I'm going to switch things up, and see, I'm switching things up, moving things around to have room for some more outdoor space. Like, I thought we don't have enough outdoor space, and I placed some, how is that called? Is that granite, right? What is it? Whatever. So you are not playing basketball actually on the grass, to have a legit basketball court. And I'm switching to this black and red color. So yes, no white anywhere, only those little houses. How are they called actually? 'Cause I don't know. Those little houses have some white stairs, maybe. Okay, doing the pool area right now, and figure out the landscaping, which is going to be interesting in my behalf, because I made it look like it's a park. And actually, and now if I think about it, in the communist era, so yes, my country, which is Romania, actually, yes, I'm from Romania. In my country was part of the URSS. Is this how it's called? Union, I guess, with the Russians and everything, and we were communists for so long. And in communist time, every single apartment built had a lot of greenery around in the neighborhood, a lot of greenery and a lot of parks. And each and every neighborhood, or I don't know, has its own park. Each and every building apartment has almost its own park outside with a lot of greenery. And I feel that this, because I've seen this all around me, it made me furnish or landscape this apartment building with its own park inside. It's private actually, but the front of the apartment building is going to look like a legit park. So actually this is how all the apartment buildings looked at front of this, not to the back with the pool and everything, because we didn't have apartment buildings with pools and everything. No, I don't recall having these amenities around. I don't recall having amenities at all, but I was not born in the communist era, so no. The Great Revolution started in 1989, and I was born in 1991. So two years after the revolution. So yes, I don't know how it was like, but some people said to me that it was fine because you had a job, you had a place in the community, each and every one. But some people said it was not good because you didn't have freedom of speech or any kind of freedom at all. You only have one channel at the TV, and it was about Ceausescu doing his meetings or public speaking, and 1 hour of cartoons Sunday morning, I think, and maybe a movie or maybe some sports, those important sports. Whatever. It was sad actually. I didn't want to live in those times. It wasn't poverty at all, but you have to stay in line at the grocery stores to get a bag of, not a bag, some milk, some eggs, and a bit of meat and a bread, and that was everything you could only buy at the grocery stores. It was actually sad living in that time, but this is how people told me about that era. I'm glad I was born after, actually. So what did we miss in this apartment building? So we had a beautiful rare flowers area, because I've never used those flowers, and I said maybe this is time. This is the time for me to use those flowers. And you see this sand area in here, and I want to give it a like a premium vibe with these couches and the sand and around the pool, and that pathways gave it like a park vibe. And I placed an area for people to grow their own vegetables, and maybe each and every family will have like a garden pot in there, because I placed 8. And in there, that's a dead area. It was a corner, a dead area. So this is the front. The front actually will look like a park to me. And see, you can walk, maybe if you're elder seems and you cannot leave the area you're in, you just go outside and walk all day long to be healthy. And I will place 8 mailboxes, but they will be in vain. You're not going to see me placing the mailboxes because I always and always forget to place mailboxes, but I think you'll see them, sorry, in the screenshots. And this is pretty much it. I will just place some lights around and I will actually talk when the screenshots will arrive to explain you each and every screenshot. So I want to have lights everywhere, so we're not going to be afraid when you are going to come back home. No, there are going to be lights everywhere. And for some reason I will switch around a lot, but you're not going to see that because I thought people will come from the back of the building, and I will switch the lot because this lot is so strange. You don't have a pathway and you don't know where the front of the lot it is. This is strange. So I will place a lot of these candles around because I love those candles. Love, love, love them. And the karaoke machine to have some fun in the sun with those karaokes. Okay, what else? More lights, and in that little house in there I'm going to place a gaming table, and I'm going to place a chess table. Yes, because who doesn't like to play some chess, you know, to have an actual table for chess? I love it. We do actually have chess tables in our parks, and we actually have parks with only chess tables, and old people gather around and make tournaments, and they're hilarious to watch. Yes, they are. So this is the gaming setup, and it's going to be beautiful to sit here and play some games. And the screenshots. And right now we're moving on to the screenshots. Beautiful screenshot of the whole apartment building, from the back and from the front, you know, from the back in here with the pool. And you see the island, and this complex is pretty huge. The front park, the back park, the actually exotic flowers in there, and the hot tub, the pool with the stand, the cute turtles inside the pool, and the nice sitting area around the pool, the garden, and the chess, and not the chess, the playing table, and the baseball court. The baseball court with nice lamps, and this is a view from inside of an apartment, and the views are terrific, I can see. So this is it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.